All right, so I just want to do a quick recap on the overnight session that I played and the pre-market plan that I played. Over here is very simple. We saw volume dip down, no volume, so we know there's a big move coming through. Obviously, it looked like it was going to break down. Took the entry here, stop loss super tight. As soon as we dropped past this candle, immediately the stop went to break even. Aftermarket loves to chop around before making a real move, and I don't want to get caught in the chop, just in case it reverses the other way or hits my stop loss. I don't want to lose money when the market isn't actually moving. So stop loss break even, let her ride. I believe I took one contract out here. Let this ride. Again, stop was break even, or like $5 above just for coverage of commissions. So right here, all the way down, we saw us come down and then immediately reclaim and then come down. And once we started to reclaim, I knew we weren't going to make a lower low over here. We were just going to come into a lower high. Like this. So I immediately covered my position right here. Almost perfect to the dot. I could have got a little more, but not risking it. If we were coming down here, I would have looked for a bigger move all the way down to right here. I would have pulled profit here. So pretty perfect for me. Not bad. Ended up being $700 trade or something like that. All right, then we come into the pre-market plan. I said NQ, I want to long past 16.93 to 16.938 to target 16.75, then 17.020. Obviously, any of these supplies or these key zones can be used to bring back down as resistance. The under plan didn't work. We haven't actually passed underneath it for more than a minute, I believe. So this was scratched. Did not take any of these trades over here. I actually took one very early to get in early on a possible move, but I'll show you how I took the trade early, which actually helped me make profit off the trade instead of losing because it actually did not work. So we'll check that out in a second. Pre-market, I saw a nice drop, grabbed the liquidity from here, as you can see. Big buying power came in. Okay, so nice buying power came in. I ended up taking the trade when we realized that there was a nice little 3-minute wedge, and we started to break, seeing some nice buying volume, no sellers on the tape. Immediately got in, no questions asked. I was looking for VWAP to break and then get into this level and either sell. This is my long level actually, 69.38. So I was hoping to actually, for the market to move like this, up, test, and then up to my next level. So I was looking to get in super early and just catch an extra 40, 50 points on top of the pre-market plan. But didn't work out. VWAP ended up coming in. We passed. Immediately when we passed, there was lack of buying. This was the first passing candle. As you can see, big selling, lack of buying. All that selling and just to equal this buying over here was not it for me. Let it hold a little bit longer, trying to test it out. Couldn't find anything. I sold at almost exact top. I was about 2 ticks away from exact top, which couldn't be happier with that trade. And then this was the trade that I said I got in early. Saw some nice, we broke this level, came back up, immediately rejected again. So I thought we were going to fall. This was just getting some liquidity to go down lower. So I entered right here, looking to take the short. I saw that we came down, up, we broke, but look at the break and look at the selling. Very little selling on this break, all buying. Means that we were just faking the shorts and we're going to short squeeze. Covered my position once I realized that. Even with the short cover, the trade was actually a 2.5 to 1, which was good for me. And this one was an 11, so that's perfectly fine for me. So the short trade that failed ended up being a nice winner. Came back up over here. 916 rolls back around. We are starting to find buyers above this level. This is my key level. This is my pre-market plan right here. 69.38, we found buyers right above. We held this level down here. So I immediately see time and sales speed up. So I get right in. There's not one legit red candle until 1700. I got out early, unfortunately, because my data was not working good and I was lagging and I did not want to get a winning trade red. So I just cut early before anything, but could have easily took this to the first take profit. You could have trimmed here. You could have took the second one right here at 1700, which I did note on there. I stated 1700 is the NQ's key level right here. We got to it. We found buyers holding this level, the first key level of 16977. Immediately past 1700 again. Nice squeeze past. All the way to 1733. News came out and we fell. Still held the pre-market plan perfectly. So you could have took that back up again to 16977. Not once, but twice over again. Coming into another one of my mini trades over here. Acceptance of this level, since we already accepted it the first time and it held the second time. I immediately got in once we passed this level. Straight to where I saw lack of buyers once again. To the top, buyers lacked over here, immediately sold. We then based out and then came a little bit higher to find the pre-news sellers and then come back down. I then tried to get in early again once again. This is how it saves you once in a while, if you can time it right. Try to get in before the break of 16938 once again. Lack of buyers, sold almost at the top over here. Got about 10 points from that on NQ. And then between all those plays, all we did all day was wedge in between the zone. And then 4 o'clock came around and we moved to the upper zone. Also, as I noted at 11:30, I said the way I'm looking at the charts right now, we dump past these lows we just made. We're going to hit VWAP and we're going to dump past that. And I don't see anything holding besides a small support at 6,900. So we get back into these sellers over here. We find VWAP, like I said, past these lows, dump right through it. Find VWAP, we dump right through it yet again. Low consolidation at the 16,938 level, flirting with the key area. We just fall right through it once again. 6,900 hits. Small bounce and then a bigger one to reclaim back above 16,940.